Fuck off. We've been over this. I don't think Hitler deserves to burn in hell.
Your brain cannot recognize the information that has been blatantly presented.
No, Mama. There's no hope for him now, Travis. He's suffering. You know we've got to do it. I know, Mama.
Yeah, you're actually stupid.
I'll do it.
See, here's the thing. I'm not insulting him. I'm just describing him. You have to be stupid if you think this. After watching all of this information, after being presented all of these things, and then making this video, and that is your opinion, you have to be stupid. This Occam's razor, that has to be the explanation.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Kill yourself? Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. I don't have anything to feel guilty about.
Hello everyone, my name is the YouTube Schizophrenic, and I would like to introduce you to Rags. Rags is a content creator that criticizes films and video games, with a bit of a political slant. You could argue he is a participant in the culture war going on in media right now. Now, Rags is a participant on a very successful podcast called Every Frame Appalls, or EFap for short. And he can't help himself but bring down the quality of the show every time he's on it. And I will freely admit that this deep dive I did on him was partly inspired by my own frustration at his presence. So before we get into the minors and furry porn, let's get to know Rags a little better.
When I grew up as a relatively middle-ish class, at least for my area, Christian, conservative kind of person, and my parents still are, though I would say they're pretty cool. They're not like crazy or anything like that, but they're both conservative and they're religious.
Rags is gonna keep talking shit. He's gonna keep fucking doing what he does best and attacking people and bullying people on the internet, which is fine. But don't criticize me when you're a fucking scumbag.
What was the most difficult thing for your parents to accept? You coming out as bi, you coming out as a YouTuber, or you coming out as a dog?
They don't know that I'm bi. It's none of their business. I haven't told them any of that stuff. I haven't told them about, like, I'm an atheist, I'm bisexual, because it's just none of their business.
Do they know you're a dog and a YouTuber?
They do. They do know that they know that I'm a YouTuber and I do a podcast and they have this dog character. And that's really as far as it goes, because we just sort of live in separate worlds in that regard.
Right.
They're just not, like, interested in the kind of things I talk about enough to, like, engage with it. It's not really their wheelhouse. I do my thing. I don't have to come and ask them for money or anything like that. I visit them often. We get along. Things are great. Right. And a lot of things are just it's not their business to know. So I don't worry about it.
First off, I'd like to say something about your channel banner. The banners are an amazing thing to basically say what your channel is without even having to read or watch anything. That one quote, sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. I don't specifically know what that quote means in terms of your YouTube channel. You're obviously using that quote to at least describe your YouTube channel in some way. So you're saying that since you're criticizing people that like a different video game system than you, they don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusion destroyed. What does that even mean? Yes, I know some people can dismiss evidence and do all that stuff, but I don't think that you should base your entire channel around that. Your channel isn't even based around that. You're just kind of overhyping your YouTube channel a little bit.
I mean, I don't even think like, oh my god, if you're in your sex ed class in 6th grade, they say like, listen, some people are gay. I think that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with
People are gay.
Yeah.
They just want to. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong.
Some of your bros want to fuck some of your other bros. I mean, that's just how it is.
Well, now you're dipping into the groomer territory.
They just want to suck their big, juicy, plump, delicious
Now
cocks.
you're getting
and
into
that's
the-
just a little. That's just something they want to do, which is fine, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's just something that
Rags
they want to do.
groomer confirmed here.
There's nothing wrong with it. They just want to take a big dick up their asses and shoot ropes all over their homies' faces. That's just something they want to do. And I'm not saying I approve of it or disapprove of it. I'm just describing reality as because this is.
I'm just describing reality in
Just
very
describing
grim
reality.
Look, kids, if your teacher says anything like that to you, you immediately go to the principal.
I respect, the existence of Kiwi Farms and all that shit, but its users are legitimately deranged. So, you should take everything you read there with a grain of salt. That's why I'm saying I have no idea if Rags actually is a dog fucker or a pedo, but, I've seen a lot on the internet.
Yeah,
Have you bought furry porn?
No, not
Oh.
me. Nope, not a single
Okay.
time. I don't even know what that is.
Well,
What is this furry porn?
I've seen weird pictures on the internet and stuff. I try
Yeah, they're out there. There's some crazy people out there.
to. No, I
Nothing to do
think
with me,
some
though.
people commission this stuff for artists to draw for
Yeah, I guess they do. There's
big money.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Oh yes, they do. People pay the big bucks.
Have you ever commissioned someone to do one of these commissions?
Fuck yeah.
Or could the reason Rags is in credit card debt be that he's got biblical reaper spending habits? Basically, you continue to waste obscene amounts of money on luxuries, despite the fact that your life is heading in all these different directions and you don't really know what's going to happen from day to day. Could that be the reason why Rags is in credit card debt? I don't know, but leave your votes in the comments section below.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it cost? I'm curious.
It depends. It can be anything from. It depends on how good you get and how the artist is much is willing to charge. Essentially, if it's really good art, and if it's a lot of people, or if it's a certain background or a certain style that takes a lot more work, it could be a lot. I mean, depending on how good you want to get. I mean, it could be hundreds per character if you go into the upper tiers.
Right.
Or it could be a lot lower. You could pay, $70 a character, and they might throw a background in for 30, or maybe if you have another character in there, it's like 50% of another, character cost. It depends on the art. Like I said, it depends on who you go to. It depends on the style. Do you just want to sketch, or do you want something that's like clean lines, black and white and grayscale? Do you want it colored? And do you want a background?
I'm just curious what it would cost.
It depends on who you go to. It could be anything. It's a huge range. It's like food. I've spent a decent amount of money on art for the channel, like the stuff that's on like Dog Bites and the Rags channel now. Like that was pretty pricey, but it's for the channel. It's for work. It looks really good, and I went to a really good artist. But if it's just for poops and giggles, for funsies and sexy times, then there's no fucking way I'm paying that kind of money. The top comment with 12,000 upvotes. The fact that they played Duel of the Fates, Anakin's Dark Deeds, and Battle of the Heroes is insane. Instant chills right there.
There you go.
Fuck off.
I
don't even care if you're a nice person. Jesus Christ.
I just feel like Rags pretending to be holier than thou just proves he has no self-awareness whatsoever. None. Zero. I can't imagine how you would think that highly of yourself while also acting that childish and acting like I do, really.
Jesus, Rags, can you not be a smug insult machine for 5 seconds? Contribute something of substance, please.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Kill yourself?
Oh,
I guess.
no.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm kind of with the turfs, not gonna lie.
That's a joke! Dang it, that's a joke!
So that's trans exclusive radical feminists?
Yeah,
I can sympathize with that.
Radical
I'm typically no friend of feminists, but I can sympathize with the turf.
No one wants to play like a girl. What's one of the most common playground insults growing up? Well, back in my day. I say back in my day, I'm only 24. But people would always say, "Yeah, you kick a ball like a girl, you run like a girl, you hit like a girl." That wasn't a compliment.
The couple just so happens to walk into a room with a bed or a couch.
Oh, yeah.
That's how this is with black characters. Like, every room they fucking walk in just happens to be a racist cop. Ready to put a knee on their neck or some shit. It's like they're treating...
They can die of a heart attack?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I, of course, will remain skeptical, especially...
No,
you fucking won't. You're gonna eat this shit up like the good consumer you are, like the good boy you are. You're gonna eat this shit up for breakfast, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna say it's a 10 out of 10, because you clearly don't actually give a shit about its quality. Edgar is a great character. We had that thing, and this film you're clapping at like a fucking retard ruined that. Yeah, my suspension didn't come with a particular tweet. Just an ambiguous reason.
Did you tweet? What do you think it was? If you could think, what tweet do you think did it?
It was probably when I said.
And let's just say that isn't the only time he's done that. In fact, his whole post history is nothing but edgelord content, except for one bit of post history. You see, Rags' community is built up of a lot of minors, as one would expect from him covering things like Star Wars and the comic book films. But that doesn't seem to stop him from publicly posting furry porn for everyone to see, discussing his fetishes openly. If you're exposing children to degenerate sexual content, then you are grooming them, intentionally or otherwise. Rags has even publicly posted a profile on a furry fetish website, once more blending this community of children with his furry fandom. The content of that profile does include fan art of him and his co-host that I couldn't even possibly censor enough to display for you. You'd have to check it out yourself. So not only is there a big problem with him blurring the lines like this, his own family members called him out publicly during a live stream, which is never a good look for a content creator. However, it did grant me a window into his life, and I must say I did find one thing interesting. Rags once tried to start a communist Facebook group. Teenage rebellion is a strange thing. So I suppose that leaves us with Wolf. He's a lot like Rags, and I can pretty much sum him up in a short clip.
From the fucking first episode, they've been building up these goddamn White Walkers in this fucking battle, only to then be like, oh yeah, the White Walkers are fucking retarded, they're going to do the dumbest shit ever, and then, actually, more so the people are fucking retarded. Yeah, let's throw all the Dothraki in the fucking front line. They all die within about 5 seconds. Like, literally all of them die. After that, the line gets broken immediately. And while there are some visually stunning moments, the visuals were the fucking thing that made me want to goddamn like the episode, but the more I think about the writing, the more I hate it. They fucking built up this prophecy of the Azor Ahai about Jon Snow. He's gonna get that fucking magic sword, and he's gonna be the one to kill that motherfucking Night King. And then it's fucking Arya who Deus Ex Machinas him with the literal exact fucking move that Rey used in the fucking throne room scene of The Last Jedi and just kills all the White Walkers. Nobody of value fucking dies except for Barrick and Theon, and who the fuck cared about them?
Isn't it good, though, that they subverted your expectations?
No, shut the fuck up. We got 3 more episodes left, and the final boss is gonna be fucking Cersei.
Not stupid. Lightsabers. It's not... People flying through space is not stupid.
Okay, well, I
All
like
right,
frisky,
well.
furry fox boys, too, but, you know, I can at least admit that's stupid.
Now, this ex-host of EFap is no longer on the internet. Wolf had a convenient mental health crisis shortly after some DMs were leaked showing him grooming a 15-year-old girl. But not before he made a damage control post blaming her for the whole thing. Birds of a feather do tend to flock together, after all.
Dogs are so predictable, aren't they?
Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as is tradition. And I will see you next time.